It's the best box I've ever put out. I walked in, I said, that's the best box. You're gonna get the best box.
I fucked up this hustle, yeah, we hustle, what the oh my.
Alright, so here we are. My clear glasses are broken, so I don't want you to think I'm wearing sunglasses all the time. But I am. Okay, so we're here to talk about this month's Behind the Box. It is a banger, banger, banger. It's the best box I've ever put out. I walked in, I said, that's the best box. You're gonna get the best box. It is the best box anyone's ever had in any subscription. I am introducing you. Let me see what I got here. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. I am introducing you to a future, to a prince of our industry. You know we work with nothing but kings, but I'm introducing you to a prince of our industry, a future king. I am introducing you to Connecticut Broadleaf. I am introducing you to, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this cigar. Sometimes mistakes are made in cigars, right? And in order to fix, so think about this, right? You buy a product, you buy, I don't know, 20,000 of something, or 10,000 or something. They ship here through customs, all that stuff. They get here and they're missing a band, or they use the wrong band, or something's different and it's not supposed to be. You're not going to ship it all the way back to Nicaragua. There's a lot of customs involved in that. There's just a whole mess of problems, plus planes, trains, automobiles, and all that stuff. So sometimes you have a friend like Privada Cigar Club, and you can say, hey, I did this and I need help. And because of that, we have an $18 cigar in here that I don't want you to really show on camera. I'm calling it Purple 6. I'll leave it at that. We have the Hamsa, the hand. You've seen this on a lot of like rappers' chains and stuff. My man Guillermo Pena, the guy who makes Paul Stulak, Stione, all these amazing brands. He's a very collaborative man. So when he works with Stione, when he works with Paul Stulak, those are collaborative blends. When he works with us, I just tell him, hey, you're amazing at what you do. Give me something great. And I also would like it to have broadleaf, and that's what we got. I've been sitting on this one. Has it been a year? Been sitting on this one 1 year. And the other two, one has, the Purple 6 has 1 year of age, and the other one has just like 6 months or something, so I didn't put the age on there. But that's that. As far as the prince goes, my man's name is Lanuza, and he is actually Nicaraguan. So a lot of folks don't realize this, but when cigars come out of Nicaragua, it's mostly Cuban people, including like Guillermo Pena. He's a Cuban guy. AJ Fernandez, Cuban. Plasencia is originally from Cuba. Indiana Ortez, she is actually Nicaraguan. And there's a lot of farmers that are actually Nicaraguan, but most of the owners of cigar factories in Nicaragua are not Nicaraguan. They are there by way of Cuba. And this is a young man who grew up rolling cigars. He's worked for Drew Estate mostly, I think. And he's started his own factory out of his home. We have a video that we did on him that is amazing. It's like a movie. And this is someone that you can expect to see and hear and smoke a lot more from in 2025. This box doesn't have the amount of age that our boxes normally have on them, because we've got stuff behind me in that room just, 4, 5, 6 years of age on it now. So expect a lot more of that. This is a little bit more of a fresher box, but the Espinosa cigar is sublime. It's like drinking espresso with sugar. It's just, it's perfect. The Lanuza cigar is incredible. You're going to get flavors out of this guy's blends that you've never gotten before. And then finally, the Hamsa is going to be reminiscent of that 2014, 2015. This is where the cigar nerds were in full peak. This is where Half Wheel really, got its chops and all that stuff is during this time. And this is a cigar that was, would have been a 90+ rated cigar back then. What's amazing to me now is I wanted broadleaf for so long, and now I have it, and I really do enjoy it. I love it, but I think that there are probably other wrappers out there that I personally like more than that, and it's ugly and it waves a lot when it smokes, and so it's it's interesting. But I'm so honored to have it, and I'm honored to be able to give it to you guys. So that's this month. What month are we in? We're going into August. This is my birthday month, August 22nd, my birthday. Yeah, that's what we have for the rare Privada Cigar Club, the cigar club that crushed the industry. That's August. And I mean, if you're a cigar smoker, I want you to understand something. If you're a cigar smoker, you get these cards with them. You're learning about these things that I'm teaching you. If you care, then this is the club for you. It's just no one puts this much energy of doing the due diligence, doing the homework, doing the tasting notes, doing pairing. No one even does pairing notes. Doing all this stuff other than Privada Cigar Club. We are it, and I'm proud of that. My hard work and heart and soul go into every single box. There was something. Oh, look at that. Okay, so in this box, you're going to notice tasting notes have changed. Going forward, the back of the cards are going to be mostly images so that you don't have to read, because I know for a lot of people, it's really hard and they look at the card with words and they go, oh, I'm not reading that shit, and they throw it out. And so I know a lot of you don't do that, and I love you and I appreciate you, and I know that you're having a better smoking experience than the former, but it is what it is. So I went with visuals because I want you to be able to glance down and say vanilla, toasted marshmallow, leather, oak, like quickly, right? It's important when you're smoking that cigar. Chocolate, pine. I'm supposed to be getting black pepper. Okay, great. So the cards have changed. They're going to stay that way for the foreseeable future, and I'm really interested to see how that enhances your cigar smoking experience. Again, if you're someone that doesn't normally read the card, you don't have to read anymore. You can just look at the pictures, okay? All right, moving on. We've got QR codes to scan. This is Brian's box. This is your brain on drugs. And oh boy, my boys at Sinistro hooked us up. We have a full Sinistro takeover. We have Mr. Red. We have the box pressed Honor Amongst Thieves. We have the Lost Cowboy. And we have the Habano Vieja Lancero. I mean, what a box. These are all the classics from Sinistro when they first started. And they're all here in this box for you, ready to go. Got Boveda in there. QR code is there. Same QR code every month. Changes the videos each month. And you get to, watch these videos while you smoke the cigar if you want. But we don't do cards for farm rolled or for Brian's box anymore, because we want you to have this visual, or like an entertaining experience while you're smoking the cigars. So these are cigars that they roll out of two factories, El Artista and La Aurora. La Aurora is the oldest cigar factory in the Dominican Republic. It is a cigar factory that does things the right way. They do it the right way. I don't work directly with La Aurora, but I would. They are truly a phenomenal factory. Problem with La Aurora is they're very expensive to work out of. And so brands that work there will also complement that with another factory that they'll work out of, either for more control over product or for price, stuff like that. And so that's what we're working with for Brian's box, and we have the Mr. Red, which is a classic out of La Aurora. We have the Last Cowboy, which is a classic out of La Aurora. We have the Honor Amongst Thieves box press Robusto, which is a classic. I believe that's out of La Aurora too. And then finally, we have the La Vieja. I forget what I just called it. What? Yeah, the something Vieja. Cuba. Man, whatever. It's there, and we have the Lancero version of that, which is cool. It has a shaggy foot. It's always been one of my favorites, and it's definitely out of that factory too. For those of you that don't know, Sinistro is two people. It's James and Coleman. Coleman's one of the nicest guys in the world. James is one of the most miserable people you'll ever meet in your entire life. But James is very meticulous. He's very, very meticulous. He kind of reminds me of Santana in that sense. He's one of the few gringos that actually live part of the year in a cigar-making country and are heavily involved in the blending process. I am a big fan of his work. His blends are phenomenal, and he brings something new to the table. He is able to go into factories where the cigars kind of taste similar or they just have a certain thing, and he can change that and brings his own style and flavor. And that's what I think a great brand owner should do, right? And so that's really cool. And then Coleman is his muscle, so when he pisses people off, Coleman calms them down or puts him in a headlock. Coleman is a great guy from Pittsburgh. I plan to go visit him soon. He doesn't know that, but now he does. All right, so that is Brian's box. Lastly, we're going into farm rolled. Mostly every box of farm rolled comes from a few different factories, which are Aganorsa, AJ Fernandez, Espinosa's La Zona, Chico Rivas, Raíces Cubanas in Honduras. These are some of the bigger factories that are in the pretty much every single month you're getting cigars from those factories. So farm rolled is got a loyal following, and people tell me if I stop doing it, they're gonna lose their shit. So I got to keep going. We have so much stuff on the site right now. It's truly unbelievable. One club that I'm not going to unbox, and I'm never going to unbox because I can't, is called the Backdoor Buyers Club. You might want to put this in the front of the video. The Backdoor Buyers Club, unfortunately, I can never unbox because I can't tell you what's in it. I don't advertise what's in it. Some of the brands wouldn't be thrilled with any discounts on their products, and I completely understand that, and that's why it's kept completely private. If you're interested in and you're someone who smokes more than $100 worth of cigars a month, you need to buy Backdoor Buyers Club. You're getting a really, really good deal, and it's great for exploring cigars, knowing the brands, and figuring out what you like. Backdoor Buyers Club is a must-have. It's $75, and it's 10 cigars. I really, you got to buy it to understand how great it is. So that's it.
So yeah, we hustle, but then what? Then
Oh my God.